Hi guys. Hi guys. I don't know. Something's going on with the camera. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if this is going to be a blurry video or not. Forgive me if it is. So what's up everyone? Happy Friday and Saturday as follow. So guys, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at Steve Walko, right? And oh boy, Anastasia legs don't feel good today. And I'm looking at this situation where these young ladies were, I guess they were younger at one point, and something happened to the mother's little boy, and the care of them. One of the sisters was originally supposed to have been watching the child that night, but the other one, Cassandra or something, she watched the child. However the means, however it went, the child um, lost his life. Yeah, lost his life in the care of Cassandra, I assume, and the other sister that was there, not the one that was originally supposed to watch the child. However, they was tossing the baby up in the air like the baby was a damn doll baby or ball or whatever. Like they were doing what do you call that? Throwing the balls up in the air and stuff. However, when the baby came down on his head and hit the edge of the table. So the other sister, whom was on the phone, and as Sandra, stated that she was upstairs in the tub. Now, the mother of Cassandra and the other girl, but not the one that originally watched the child. The girl Cassandra proclaimed that she was upstairs in the bath. All right, so I'm going to let you guys hear what they're saying, but I'm not going to actually put the camera on the TV because I don't want to get copyright for showing Steve's show, okay? Because his name is up there. But at any rate, the child lost his life, and one of the sister, the one that was originally supposed to watch the child, she feels really bad about it because she's living with this torment, this bad thing within her, for the rest of her life because she feels responsible because she didn't watch the baby. But she said she tried to stop, I guess, to her mom from, leaving so that she can get the baby so that Cassandra wouldn't watch the child. So I'm going to let you guys give me your opinion on this story. I'm going to let you hear it, but I'm not going to let you see it because Steve Wilko's name is up there. I don't know if I would get copyrighted for his name being up there or not. It's his show. But I can mention his name. It was an 8-month-old kicked to death. Did you do it? Is the question. Who did it? Who took this baby's poor little innocent child life, whom the sister now playing and tossing the child up in the air as if it was a toy? It was a human being being tossed around, and however, no one said anything about this baby. After the baby was hurt, the other sister was sitting downstairs proclaiming on the phone and seeing. Okay, here we go, guys. Listen, just listen. I'm not going to put the camera on it, and you give me your opinion. Leave it in the bottom of the comment.
And we asked her, did you cause any of Rochelle's baby's injuries? She answered no.
That's Cassandra they talking about.
Did you cause Rochelle's baby's death? She answered no.
She said no.
Did you witness
Let's see,
your
guys.
13-year-old sister assault
She was 13 at the time.
Rochelle's baby? She answered no. Did you ask your then 13-year-old sister?
What do you guys think? You think that I'm going to get copyrighted for this if I show it? I don't know.
Death? She answered no.
Okay, I'm just going to let you hear it. Here we go.
Came back the same to each question, and it came back that
Cassandra.
told the truth.
Okay, Cassandra. Okay, Cassandra, safe. She's safe. She didn't do it. Even though Cassandra have mental issues, I think they said she has a little bit mental issues, but the mother is still not, the auntie is still not happy with the answer. Okay? Oh, it's the auntie. Her mother is the lady, the skinny lady. The auntie is the one that lost her son. Listen, guys. Isn't that sad? Oh. Hey, God. You see what I'm saying, guys? Let me tell you something. At a point, that's TT flopping in the fish over there in the tank. I don't know. I forgot to turn his light on. Any rate, you have to be very, very careful to who you leave your children in the care and the hand of, because you may have someone that may be in that family, not only a family member, but someone that you may sincerely trust as a person that you can confide in to watch your child, maybe to run to the store, maybe to run to the market, maybe to run down to the Rite Aids or CVS or something like that to go pick up prescriptions and things like that. You have to be very, very mindful, cautious, and careful of who you leave your child in the hands of. Now, I have seen some stories and I have heard some very bad stories about children being left in the care of someone else. And when the parents come back, it's a whole complete different story. Now, I've seen a thing on YouTube about a couple of years ago where this lady was a nanny and she was watching these people's child. And for some reason or another, the mother just felt insecurity about that, leaving the child. But the father was okay by it. And so what happened was the mother of the child, she had cameras put into the household, because she wanted to know what was going on with her child. Every time you turned around, her child was flinching, nervous, scared, jump, and she had cameras installed in her house, in different parts of the house. Mainly in the front room is where the nanny always tend to the child. Any rate, when the child cried, the nanny would pick the child up, smack the child on the, behind or something, flip the child, toss the child up in the air, let the child come down, flip him over, bam, and let him hit the floor and stuff like that. So the mother was like worried, like, my child keep crying. But for some odd reason or another, she never indicated that there were bruises and stuff on this child. This is what I don't get about that story. But at any rate, the wife of the husband kept saying, I just feel something's just not right. Something's just not right. So she did go get the cameras installed in her home because she just didn't feel safe about this woman. Now, if you didn't feel safe about this woman, first and foremost, what I would have done, I would have took my child to the hospital right away, ASAP, and got a thorough, complete checkup. Do you guys agree? Leave it in the bottom of the comment, okay? The child would always cry. The child would always flinch. The child was very, very nervous. So the child's mother, as I stated to you guys, she placed cameras in the house. And baby, when I tell you, all the nooks and the crannies came all out of the corners and the cracks of the wall. That lady seen that woman abusing her child. Thank God to be the glory that this child didn't die. Now, maybe years later, the child may have issues, may have brain damage, may have problems in speech, may have problems in walking, may have problems in talking. This nanny was abusing this lady's child. Now, why she was doing it, I don't know. Like sometimes I watch some of these these African movies. Sorry guys, I love you African people. I love you guys and I love my African movies. But I'm just giving you a prior example of hiring a nanny. Like the husband and the wife, they want to hire a nanny. Sometimes the wife doesn't want a nanny to be in their home, but the husband feels as though we need a nanny because we have children, we work, and when you come home you're tired and this, that, and the other, so you're trying to prepare food for me, prepare food for the children. We need a nanny so that can help out around the house. Here's my question. When you get a nanny, this is the African movies. I love the movies, guys. You guys got to check it out. www.com, AfricanMovies.com. Go check it out. They're all in English. Don't go to the ones you have to pay for. Go to the ones that are free. I have over, oh my God, I lied to you guys, I might have over 2,000 or 3,000 African movies that I accumulate and collected over the years. And sometimes I go back in my box and I watch some of them. But at any rate, let me get back to the story. So the husband would say, let's get a nanny. Okay, here's my question again. When you get a nanny, why do you have to get a Pacific nanny? Sometimes they go to the village and they get a poor girl who's striving and struggling, to make ends meet, to survive for her mother and her brother or whatever, and her daddy or whatever. So they bring the village girl back to the home where they're living in a nice, extravagant home, and they'll bring her back. And it always be a young one. My question to that is, why does it always have to be a young one? Why can't you get a woman of the age 50, 55, 60, 65 at the most, who is pretty healthy and up and about on their feet, to come to the home and clean up, and cook and wash clothes for the husband and the wife and the children, and make sure the children are safe and clean and being fed? No, they always go and get the young nannies, the pure and the virgin young nannies. But then when it turns out the husband is attracted to the nanny, the young one, and the husband feeds false information or accusation in this young, pure virgin's head, and then the husband winds up having, relation with the nanny, the young nanny. All right? The nanny be scared to say something, because the nanny needs the job to provide and to, make ends meet for her family. So she goes along with the deal of the husband, touching her purity, and how the husband gets caught? Getting in that thing too much, going up in that tra, and wind up getting the girl pregnant. Wind up getting the nanny pregnant. A couple of weeks later, maybe a month later, the nanny is not feeling well. The nanny has fever. The nanny's stomach is upset. The nanny all of a sudden jumps up. If she's in the kitchen or she's in the dining room cleaning, she jumps up and she throws up. Now the wife is questioning it. What is wrong with you? This is the African movies, guys. What is wrong with you? I don't feel good. I got a fever. Okay, we're going to take you to the doctor. We're going to take you to the doctor and see what's going on with you. The nanny is crazy, scared out of her mind. Scared out of her mind to go to the doctor, because this nanny probably she knows what's going on with her. Takes her to the doctor, guys. The doctor checks her. The doctor gives the results to the husband and the wife about the nanny. The husband knows what he has done, because he was in there through okay? Bruh, you ain't had no business up in that lady you up there sneaking, trying to get some young and then you went up in a little too far, brother, and you ain't had no business going in there up in there at all. That girl was there to do her duties and her job, but she was forced to do it. I guess she thought she had to do it because she had to provide for herself and her family. You get me? And when the results come back, the nanny is pregnant. The husband acting real dumb and nonchalant, like he doesn't know what's going on, but he knows what he's done. And he knows exactly what's going on. So the wife starts to question it. And after a while, the nanny comes out and she says, Madame, uncle, he ain't your damn uncle. He your boss. You come there to do your work. You ain't got to let that man touch your purity. You let that man know, if you come on to me one more again, I'm going to tell your wife. I'm going to tell your wife that you're trying to get me. And I will walk out and I will quit, But like I said, over in that country, they had to strive and provide for their families and stuff like that. And so then the wife questions it. Who did this to you? Who did this? Who is he? The girl is so petrified out of her mind. The husband looking from the side eye. He looking like, if you tell this girl, you're going to be out of a job. She's scared to tell her because she doesn't want to lose her job. She has to make money to feed herself and feed her mother, feed her daddy and her other siblings. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden she's pressured and it all hits the fan and it comes out. Uncle, uncle. That's what they say. They call him uncle, and they call the lady madame. Uncle. You know what I'm saying? And Oga. That means, I guess, the father, the husband, the brother, whatever. He fucks me. He make me. Now the husband he's furious. I don't do nothing like that. I don't do. Get your things and get out of here. Now this poor little young nanny, she's trapped with the woman's husband's baby. Now he wants to put her out, and the wife has no choice but to do it and put her out because it's her husband and she doesn't want to lose her husband. Baby. Husband be the going, okay? Now the young girl got to go back to the village, and she got to tell her mother and her father and her siblings that she's pregnant and impregnated by the Olga or uncle at the house that she was doing the housework for. The mother's not settling for it, the young girl, being pregnant out of not being married, because they're very, very different from us in America, not being married. She's pregnant. She has no insurance. She has no money. How in the hell is she going to take care of this baby? You get me, guys? So this is what I'm saying. You have to be very, 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 very careful how you trust people with your children. You have to be very careful how you trust people with your children, because you don't know who's touching them, and they're petrified and scared to death. I have heard stories of young people being touched at the age of 6 and 7 and 8 years old, all the way up to they're about 13 or 14 or 15 years old, and then it dramatized them for so long until the point that they become mentally disturbed, and then after a while, it comes out. It comes out years later. But just imagine the hurt and the pain they had to deal with all of these years, because they may have been threatened by this person. If you tell what I've done to you, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to your family. So they keep this as a secret within them. I don't call it a secret. I call it violating, manipulating, and touching up on something that you had no damn business touching up on. Okay? So guys, just remember this. Mindful, cautious, and careful. Be careful who you leave your children with. Be careful as you. Be careful around your surroundings, around people. Be careful who you might trust for yourself. Okay? So I just wanted to come in and do that topic off of Steve Wilco to let you guys know. Sometimes it doesn't have to be the outside person. Sometimes it could be the inside person, a family member. I hate to say that, but you have to be careful. You have to be cautious. You have to be mindful. Whatever, who you trust your children around. So guys, if you should understand this video, like this video, please like, comment, share this video with anyone, everyone, everywhere, all over the world. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thumbs me up. Reach on over there and hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel so that you could be notified of all of Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World's videos. I wanted to speak on that topic today. Be mindful, cautious, and careful who you trust your children around. Okay, guys? I'll talk to you later. Happy Friday. May God continue to bless you. Have an amazing weekend and stay safe. Deuces. Bye-bye.